One of the most popular ways to lose weight is the keto diet, but did you know that there are specific types? One specific form is lazy keto, and you're in the right place if you haven't heard of it before. Check out our guide below to learn all about this specific keto diet and see if it's the right one for you. Pros and cons of lazy keto. Pro number 1. No need to plan every single meal. One obvious benefit of lazy keto is that you don't have to know all the macronutrients of the food you want to eat. Just identify the net carb count and you're good to go. In other words, dirty keto is not demanding in terms of time and energy. There are no extensive lists and online Google searches needed. You will eventually get used to counting macros as weeks and months pass and you shift to the strict keto diet, but lazy keto is a good starting point. It does not pressure you to use all the fitness and food apps. Just stay under 20 net carbs and you're good to go. Pro number 2. Great for people new to the keto diet. If you're just starting out in your keto diet, you should consider lazy keto, especially if you're busy. The requirements aren't that numerous, yet you still get to change your diet. You can quickly try out fatty foods such as bacon and cheese and enter ketosis. This way, you get to experience the keto diet earlier. There's no need to spend days making a foolproof plan. Just start changing your meals and see whether you're okay with your new diet or not. Moreover, you learn all about the symptoms of ketosis through experience. Pro number 3. Less stressful than strict keto. And finally, it makes the keto diet more enjoyable. Instead of worrying about what food you should eat next, you can choose whatever you want. If you want to eat 200 grams of bacon for breakfast, go ahead. Lazy keto does not care that you get more than 1,000 calories, and it only has 2.8 grams of net carbs. We all know that losing weight makes people stressed. They think of physically intensive workouts and bland-tasting food. But with lazy keto, they can eat to their heart's content as long as the net carb count isn't forgotten. Con number 1. No changes in weight. One issue with the lazy keto diet is that you may reach a point when you no longer lose or even gain weight. In other words, you are at a standstill. You could lose a lot of water weight during your initial ketosis period. Likewise, the first few weeks could lead to significant weight loss results. But as months go by, you may notice that nothing's happening. The issue here is that the lazy keto does not count your calories. But if you change your weight, you would have to adjust your daily calorie intake to experience further weight loss. So if this happens, consider the switch to strict keto. Con number 2. Gaining more weight. On a related note, you can also experience weight gain. This is worse than having no changes in your weight if your goal is weight loss. But the culprit remains the same: your calorie intake. If you lose weight yet you still increase your calorie intake, you will eventually add a couple more pounds to your weight. Con number 3. It may backfire. If you're only used to counting your net carb intake each day, you may not develop the discipline to continue it for the long run. The lack of pressure could make you think that lazy keto is enough, when it should serve as a stepping stone to strict keto. Should I try lazy keto? You should try the lazy keto diet if you are new to the keto diet. Likewise, it's a good option if you fare well when you immediately went to strict keto. Lazy keto will help you take things slowly but surely. But if you're used to keeping everything in check, then, by all means, go straight to strict keto. Lazy keto food list. The point of lazy keto is to limit your daily carb intake. But if you don't know which foods to eat, we've got you covered. Fruits such as avocados, blackberries, green olives, strawberries, grapefruit, and coconut are all good choices since they pack less than 7 grams for every 100-gram serving. As for keto-friendly vegetables, you should go for those that have a maximum of just 5 net carbs for every 100-gram serving. These include Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cabbage, spinach, asparagus, kale, green beans, and cauliflower. Furthermore, other low-carb sources of fats worth considering are egg yolks, coconut butter, almond milk, macadamia oil, and fatty fish such as salmon and mackerel. And to help you keep your protein levels up, try some shellfish, chicken, bacon, stew meat, steak, tenderloin, ham, and pork chops. Examples of lazy meals. Breakfast, bacon and eggs. Wondering what to have on a typical day when you're on a lazy keto diet? For breakfast, you can fry 2 eggs and 1.25 ounces of bacon. That should take you less than 10 minutes, and you can even add in some cherry tomatoes and parsley if you want. You get 22 grams fat, 15 grams protein, and just 2 grams net carbs. Lunch, chicken sausage. If you really like your lazy keto meals simple, just buy some pre-cooked chicken sausage. Add in some almonds, radishes, and guacamole. You can eat these on their own, but you can also prepare an onion dip. Overall, you should only get more or less 8 grams net carbs. Dinner, beef stir-fry. You can end your day with an amazing-looking dish that's ready in 20 minutes. It will look like you're eating regular high-carb noodles, but you're actually using long pieces of zucchini. Combine it with 8 ounces of steak, and you've got the perfect lazy keto dinner. Conclusion. Lazy keto is not an excuse to skip your keto diet. Rather than encouraging a half-hearted practice of the diet, lazy keto allows people to start it without the pressure associated with the strict keto. So if you're a beginner to the keto diet, consider lazy keto. It's a simple yet effective starting point in the world of keto. Overall, we hope that you learned a lot about our lazy keto guide. As always, take good care of your health and don't rush into things. Know the pros and cons of whatever type of keto diet you want to try. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to send us a comment.